15 past the hour with Gary Button here for your morning drive time. We've got all the best local music for your morning commute. Got some traffic news now. Delays on the Harbour Bridge. Nothing new there, but all other city approaches are clear. Imagine that. Trains, buses and ferries, you won't believe it, they are running on time. Weather-wise, Sydney right now, a beautiful, glorious spring day. A sunny 23 degrees in the most beautiful city in the world. But now here it is, the new track from Aussie band Loretta. Sit back, relax and enjoy. This is Rock FM 91.5.
I'm ready to call it a day. Your friends are in the bathroom. You said that about an hour ago. You sat there on your phone. I see you from.
Hi, Adam?
I'm Adam. Mrs. Barry?
Yes.
I'm just here to fix your toilet.
Come on through.
Through here? Alrighty. Well, found your problem. Tap was turned off.
Oh, how embarrassing.
It's alright, it happens.
Sorry, I didn't know. I just moved in here.
You haven't got any other shower heads or taps, toilets for me to look at while I'm here?
No, everything works just fine. Did you want a drink or something?
Oh, that'd be lovely, thanks. Oh, actually, you haven't got any soft drink by any chance, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Too easy.
I had no soft drink, only water.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you. I normally carry some in the van, but
How long have you been out? I know you're an ex-con. It's okay. I knew when I booked you.
I didn't go to prison, so technically I'm not an ex-con. I was in a rehabilitation unit for... You know what? I really need to get going. I've got more jobs. How about I sit...
You went to rehab for 6 months for molesting children.
I was sick. I got help. All right? I have a new business now. I'm a changed man.
So, not even kiddie porn?
No.
How many were there? The little boys?
8, 9... I don't know. 8.
And they sent you to a clinic to get some meds and talk to a doctor about your feelings. Now you're out. New start, shiny new business, access to families' homes and their children. Take off your clothes.
Why? Okay.
Drop your pants. Get on all fours.
What are you going to do? Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'll do anything. I promise I'll get back to the clinic. I promise I'll do anything. I'm sorry.
It was 9 boys, by the way. Christopher, Sebastian, Marley, Ash.
This is my life. I just wonder if every day is going to be like this for the rest of my life. Did you know that when I do exercise now, when I do push-ups, if I'm exerting a lot of energy, I start having an orgasm. Some might think that that makes me want to do more exercise, but I get fucking exhausted. You know, I've always thought of studying. Don't know if it's worth it. I could probably do psychology, actually. You know, they say most psychologists are nuts anyway. Probably fit right in.
Well, that's our session done for today.
That felt like a bit, I think we're like another half hour, yeah?
If and when you're ready, we can continue next week. Just make the appointment with Helen.
You know, it wasn't very much to ask, but they couldn't handle the job. This is a bit silly, but I compare myself to Queen Elizabeth, you know. The reigning monarch, all those prime ministers who came and went so quickly.
Really?
They couldn't handle the job. But still, she remained. Oh, Jessie, did you get yourself some cake? There's cake out the back. Dr. Hamilton's birthday today. I mentioned it a few times throughout the week. I'm always the one buying cake for birthdays. I can't help it. It's in my nature.
Swan, we're heading off down the pub. You coming?
Thanks, I'm gonna stay here a little longer.
Oh, come on. Give the books a rest, all right? Take some time off.
This is doing my head in. It just doesn't make any sense. These pedophiles, they get released and then within months, they vanish.
This again. Look, Swan, you're investing way too much time in these scumbags, all right? The department doesn't have the resources to follow them around 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'd love to, but we can't. So what are we supposed to do, huh? Come on. Top button's undone. Ties loosened. One drink. First round's on me. Come on.
Okay. One drink, and then I'm going home.
One drink.
Hi, Charlie. Hey, dinner. No, I won't forget. I'll be there. I'm at work. I gotta go. All right, bye.
Grace O'Connell was a victim of domestic violence who was manipulated into carrying out certain acts in order to survive. She is not a bad person, and she is not a danger to society. We believe that victims of domestic violence deserve the chance to start a new life, and we have every faith that Grace will do just that. Thank you.
Oh my God, I forgot to tell you. We got a new patient in. Mr. Reynolds.
Mr. Reynolds?
Yeah.
Our Vice Principal, Mr. Reynolds.
Yep.
What's he doing there?
Needs aged care.
Oh, wait, how old is he?
87.
What? He was 87 when we were at school.
I know, his nose hair now is out of control.
Charlie!
First thing I have to do, go in, give him an enema.
No.
Yes. No. Mr. Reynolds, who I haven't seen since I was a kid, I've got to go in and give him an enema.
Does he recognize you?
Oh no, thank God.
Oh, poor Mr. Reynolds. Poor you.
Thank you.
Well, you're very good with poop.
Hey, what happened?
I just love seeing you laugh. I love seeing you happy. You were always such a happy kid. Even when... I wish I was there.
You were a kid too. We were both kids. And hey... You were the best big sister I could ask for. You make me laugh. I'm so proud of you. Did you know that the work that you do, Jess, it's so important. You do so much.
I have to do more.
Yeah, hey, it's me. Did you pass on any message? I don't have a contact number yet for him to call me, so why didn't you pass on the message? Thanks for nothing.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
What would you like?
Long black thing.
Sure.
Excuse me, are those chocolate muffins?
What?
Are those chocolate muffins?
Yeah, 3 of them.
I'm so sorry, I know this is strange, but they've actually run out of them, and I was wondering if I could have one of yours. I'll pay you for it. $5 for a muffin? Thank you.
Why not go somewhere else and buy one?
Oh, they make it the best here.
True. You're like Meg Ryan.
Like what?
From that movie where she's getting off in the cafe.
Oh. But don't ask me to do the whole scene.
Not while you're sitting next to me.
How's your coffee?
Pretty good. I put like 5 sugars in
Jessie.
mine.
You haven't been answering my calls or returning them.
Christina, I told you I can't see your son anymore. I don't take appointments with children.
You're the only one that he'll talk to. It took him months to open up, and then you just dump him, Jessie. What?
It's been years since I saw Jack, Christina. You need to find someone else.
Someone else won't do. Please. They're not like you. We've tried. We won't tell them anything. Please, please, Jessie. I'm sorry. I can't. But just him. Nobody else needs to know.
If I see him, I'll have to see the rest of them.
But he needs you.
He needs his mother, not his psychologist.
Well, his mother isn't enough, is she?
I'm sorry, I can't help you. Okay? Please leave me alone.
Okay. Look. I can pay you. I can pay you. I'll get another job, and I'll give you all the wages. I'll go straight to you.
Get away from me. Damn it, Grace.
And now in local news. Following the discovery that convicted child molester Kit Richardson has moved into their local suburb of Hollington, community groups are up in arms. Kit was tried and convicted when he was 17 years old for molesting two 10-year-old boys. Now, it was an incredibly vicious crime, so he was tried as an adult and subsequently served 6 years of time in prison. Given the viciousness of the crime, community groups believe that he should be pushed out of the suburb. But Freedom for All activists believe, having served his time, he deserves a second chance. Lucy Collins reports.
I'm joined now by Dan Leong, who heads up the community group. Thanks so much for joining me, Dan. Did you want to start by telling us about the group and what you hope to achieve?
Thank you, Lucy. So the group was formed by a few of us concerned residents after we discovered that this child molester, Kit Richardson, is living in our neighbourhood. Now, the school is just down the road, and Richardson is only a few streets away. So we are just appalled that this monster is allowed to roam freely.
I understand your concerns, Dan. However, some of your neighbours believe that he deserves a second chance and that he's served his time. What are your thoughts on this?
No, I don't believe that for 1 second. Richardson is a dangerous man, and he is a real threat to the community. And we're not going to put up with it anymore. So we're going to do something about it. So, if you'd like to attend, we hold evening meetings at the Hollington Community Centre, and we plan to protest to the council or to anywhere else that will hear our voice. And if we're not listened to, we're going to speak even louder.
As you've heard here today, the residents of Hollington are quite distraught that Kit Richardson has moved into town. I'd love it if you could make a comment, please, to the parents of Hollington. They'd like to know, are their children...
How about...
Camera
out of my face!
Just one comment. Jimmy! Jimmy! I'm Lucy Collins from Channel 42 News.
Now, joining us from our West Coast studio, Jerry O'Brien represents the Freedom for All group regarding the controversy around Kit Richardson moving into the suburb of Hollington. Jerry, what are your thoughts?
Look, as a group, we've always stated that we believe in people getting a second chance at life, and that with the right support, they can be rehabilitated. You know, here's someone who was 17 when he committed that crime. He was still considered a juvenile, but he was tried as an adult.
Jerry, you have to admit, though, it was an incredibly vicious, premeditated crime.
We're not denying that, but he was a child. Who knows that he was, pushed on by peer pressure or what kind of upbringing this, now young man has had.
So how do you know he can't be pressured again? Is that really a risk we're willing to take?
This is his chance to come back and be rehabilitated and have the support he needs to have a second chance at life.
Thank you for your time, Jerry. Now over to Peter with the weather.
Hi there, I'm Dan.
Nancy.
Are you here for the meeting?
Yeah.
Good to see some new faces to the team.
Yeah, I'm new to the area. I have a 3-year-old.
Oh, I hear you. My boys are 5 and 4. I'm absolutely ropeable that this guy's in our neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm scared.
That's okay. We have a full force here in this community, and we won't be going down without a fight.
No.
Well, grab yourself a coffee and take a seat. The meeting's about to start. Okay. Shall we? We have not been listened to. Even though we have voiced our concerns countless times at the council meetings. And still not listened to. So here we are, a determined bloody bunch to get this sicko out of our neighborhood. Kit Richardson was imprisoned for only 6 years for taking those 2 little boys out into the bush that day. We know what happened. And now, this sick piece of shit. Excuse my language, folks, but that's what he is. He's in our neighborhood, down the road, near the same school that my boys go to. Yeah. Now, we have signs, we have placards, and we have people power and a clear message. And we will not give up until this guy is out of here.
Hey. My car's not working. Would you mind helping me out?
Fuck off, you slut.
fucking whore! Fuck you, slut! You fucking whore. Get out of here! I'll fucking kill you! Who's their hair? Their soft skin. Their lips. They begged me for it.
Jessie?
Morning, Helen.
Actually, it's... Oh, yes, it is still morning. Good morning, Jessie. My mother was always telling me to get my greetings accurate because a greeting is the first impression you make on a person. Now, Jessie, I wanted to check a few things with you before you start your day. We have 4 of our psychologists here at the centre doing pro bono on Saturdays. Did you want me to add you to the list?
No.
Really? Morning.
Yeah, hi. I want to know how much it costs to see somebody.
Well, the first session is $200, dear, and do you have private healthcare? Well, they do pro bono on Saturdays, so you can come in for a free session if you don't have much money, dear.
Yeah, cool. Did she get the refuge that it might help?
Can indeed. Why don't you give me your name and I'll book you in?
Grace O'Connell.
10 o'clock on Saturday. This Saturday. We'll see you then.
Mr. Leon?
That's right.
I'm Detective Swan. I'm sorry to call so late. I'd just like to ask you some questions about Kit Richardson.
Kit Richardson? What about him?
He seems to have gone missing.
Look, I'm not sure what it is you're suggesting here, but I didn't do anything to him.
I'm not suggesting anything. You run a neighborhood watch group. You hold weekly meetings and protest to have Mr. Richardson removed from the area.
Yes, that's right.
The people that attend these meetings, do you know them? Are they local?
Yes, they're members of my community. We go to the same church and our kids go to school together.
You don't feel as though some of your members might ever get a little bit carried away? Approach Mr. Richardson on their own?
Look, we're all law-abiding citizens, okay? It's our right to protest. I've got 2 kids ready for their baths. I'm sorry I can't be of any further help.
Thank you for your time. If you do think of anything, here's my card. Please don't hesitate to contact me.
Sure. Hang on. There was this woman.
A woman?
Yeah, she was new. Dark hair, tall. She wore glasses. She attended one meeting, but haven't seen her since.
Did you get her name?
Nancy. That's it. Her name was Nancy.
Anything else?
No.
Well, if you think of anything else, you've got my card. Thank you.
No worries.
I don't blame the currents pushing us back to where we came. But just don't.
Oh, shoot. So sorry. So sorry. Please let me buy you another meal.
It's all good. I'm clumsy too.
Hey, it's you.
Yeah.
You gave me a muffin. Chocolate muffin.
Don't have any other muffin.
Yeah, I know, but you also don't have a meal. Let me buy you another burger, please. So sorry.
Okay, sure.
Okay, good.
Thanks.
Do you always have a late dinner?
Mostly when I'm bored. Prefer it when it's quiet. People tend to leave me alone then.
Should I be going?
No. People come up and talk to you without having knocked over your dinner first. Oh.
Sorry about that. So do you have a boyfriend?
No. You?
No. I don't trust men. I've been cheated on a lot and, you know, hit a few times.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, too much information. I just like to be an open book.
Do you know me?
No. I guess I'm getting to know you.
I was involved in something a couple of years ago and it was on the news and...
Oh, is everything okay?
Yeah, just some shit with the ex. He used to beat me and...
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's cool, all good. He's in prison now, so I haven't really made any friends or shit since, you know? When I got calls, it was from the journalists harassing me.
But the good news is I don't pry. And I believe in giving people a second chance, a fresh start.
Quiet.
Yeah. They got pretty good food.
Yeah, the burgers are pretty nice, eh?
Whoa, that was good.
Same.
Yeah.
It's cold, I should head back.
Oh, my car's just over there. I can give you a lift if you like.
Nah, I'll get the bus.
Do you want to grab a drink or something?
Are you a lesbian? Because I got a boyfriend.
A boyfriend? I thought it was your ex.
Well, whatever, he's my boyfriend. He was then and he still is now, just because he's locked up. I know what you're thinking. I'm weak. Stay with the guy who beat me up.
That's not what I'm thinking. You avoided jail time by playing the domestic violence victim, but you're still in contact with him.
You do know who I am.
Long before we met, Grace.
What are you doing?
I remember that story you told in your court case about how you and your boyfriend kept those children you kidnapped. Fed them stale bread. You take off little pieces. You tell the kids that they could only eat it if they caught it in their mouth. It was all a game to you. Some light-hearted fun.
Fuck off! Oh, I said fuck off!
You were never punished. You should have been. You were sentenced to what? 5 years? But you were granted a retrial.
I was a victim myself. My boyfriend, he used to beat me every single day until I had no choice.
I remember your testimony. He beat you into submission, made you fear for your life. So you did what he said. In your retrial, the judge took pity on you. Believed your sob story. I don't buy it. So, you will stay here and you will serve your time until I see fit to release you. However, I may release you.
Help! Help me! Help!
You can call out for help, by the way, I don't mind. Scream all you want, you're in the middle of nowhere. Plus, what did you do when the children called out for help? Put your cigarette out on their skin? I don't take photos of my victims the way you used to. But then again, you were in the business of selling children. So you needed it for advertising, right? I draw pictures. It's not very good, I know, but you get the idea. The good news is, your day of punishment has not yet arrived. The bad news is, you have to sit in your filth for a bit longer.
Why?
Don't be so stupid as to ask why. You know why. Hello, Mitchell. Little Mitchell Douglas. Look at you all grown up.
Hey, Dr. Fuller.
Jessie, you can call me Jessie, remember? What a lovely surprise. How long has it been since I last saw you?
5 years?
5 years? That's a long time.
Yeah, well, you stopped seeing kids.
Yes, I did. And my maths isn't too good, but I think that would make you 17? Still a bit too young at this point. You'd have to wait another year, but I can recommend a youth counsellor if you like.
It's okay, Jessie. I can take this. Can I help you, young man?
I'm not here as a patient.
We can go to my office and have a chat if you like. Yes? Okay, come on in, take a seat. Tell me what's happening. Are you still doing the gaming stuff?
No, I lied.
About gaming?
No, about what happened with
Was it War of the Worlds or something?
Jeffrey Callahan.
How's your little sister?
I lied about everything I said, every word I told you. It never happened.
Stop, Mitchell, and think about the words that you're saying. Please, think carefully.
Dr. Fuller, he never did those things. Okay? I lied. He took my footy and he wouldn't give it back, and then I just wanted him to, you know, and then he died. He was murdered. I knew it was my fault. I knew he was murdered because of me. But
you gave such detailed accounts of what he did to you.
I watch movies. Okay, I lied. I made it all up. That's all. I lie. That's all I do, okay? But I can't do it anymore. I'm sick of it. This is it. This is the truth. This is what happened. What I'm telling you right now, this is what happened.
No. Mitchell, this is not the truth. This isn't the truth. Please tell me this isn't happening.
I'm only telling you because you were there for me. And you were patient and you listened to me and
Mitchell, hold on.
No, look, this is confidential, okay? So just don't tell anyone. Just let me do it.
Who are you?
I'm with the police. I heard there was a disturbance in the area, so I thought I'd come and check on you. And by the way, your back door was left open.
Well, can I see some ID?
Sure. I can leave if you like.
No, sorry. No, wait. Wait, please. My wife, Maggie, has had to go and stay in a hotel, and things have got so bad. My daughter took her there 2 days ago. It's just been me on my own ever since. You know, I never touched that boy. I don't care what the jury says. I did not lay a hand on him.
But you were convicted. Every single member of the jury found you guilty. Got off pretty lightly, if you ask me.
I have been accused. I've been painted as a child molester. Accused of a crime I did not commit. The most hideous crime imaginable. Don't think that's getting off easy.
You get to wake up in your own bed. You can watch TV, eat what you like, go outside, do some gardening.
I don't go out there. They throw rocks at me. They call me a... If you knew me, you would know that I could never hurt a child. I never even smacked my own kids.
I do know you. I know people like you. You can lie to yourself, old man, but I don't believe you.
May I please have some water?
Your boyfriend put you in hospital several times. But you never pressed charges.
I was really scared of him.
What's the worst thing he ever did to you?
I've had a really tough life. Heaps of bad shit's happened to me.
What is the worst thing he ever did to you?
He held knives to my throat, to different parts of my body, threatened to cut my breasts off, said he'd cut me up in my sleep.
So I should pity you, Chris.
I'd say you should have some empathy for me. Yeah.
Should.
Can you let me go? I'm not a bad person, and maybe if you talk, we talk, and I tell you about my life, you'll see that I'm not a bad person.
Don't try to influence me. Just answer my questions when I ask them, and I'll figure out the rest.
That drawing you did, when's that gonna happen to me?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Hello. Hello, Helen.
Are you free to speak?
15 minutes is $200. Please take a seat and tell me your problems. Start with your childhood.
Nothing like that. The job can be a lot for us, I know. It can really take its toll. While I have not been in this room myself, I have worked at clinics like this for 15 years, and I've seen the impact it has on the mental well-being of our marvellous professionals. You take a lot on. Some of it is really heavy. Especially someone like yourself who's come out of working with children's issues. I can only imagine the horrors you have heard about on a daily basis.
Is this a therapy session, Helen? Because you're not qualified.
Oh, no, it's not professional. It's on a personal level, a friendly level. There was a psychologist who worked here long before you came along, and the job got too much.
We don't have to do this, Helen.
He took his own life one evening. Went home after seeing 10 patients that day. Hung himself.
I'm not going to kill myself.
Well, you do display some traits, if you don't mind me saying. Humour is always a good way of covering up our pain. The pain in people's lives is not your problem nor your responsibility. You can only do so much.
I'm aware of this, Helen. Thank you.
And I know that Mitchell was a patient of yours for a while, and you had a soft spot for the children you saw.
Why are you bringing up Mitchell?
He spoke out against a man named Jeffrey Callahan. Accused him of the unspeakable, and the man was murdered during his house arrest, and now Mitchell has come out confessing he lied. It's not your fault the boy lied and you believed him. It's not your fault you cared. I would have done the same thing.
How do you know this? How do you know anything? Have you been eavesdropping, Helen?
Because it was all over the news this morning, Jessie. He confessed to lying.
Mitchell was on the news.
Oh, no, dear. His mother was. She read out his suicide note. I'm sorry, Jessie.
What the hell do I do with you?
What do I do with you?
Grace. was so easy to get you here. Tie you up, starve you, deprive you of dignity. But then I discovered something from my old life. And it put me off my game. That never happens. I assure you, it never happens. So it seems that there is a different side to your story. That you were this victim of circumstances, but you kept pleading to the court.
I promise I didn't hurt those kids. I was, like you said, a victim of the circumstances. My boyfriend took them off the street. He did the bad shit.
Bad shit?
Yeah. The trafficking.
You sold those children to pedophile rings.
I was a victim myself. The court saw that everybody did. That's why they gave me a retrial, let me go, took mercy on me. You know, you're more likely to get killed by your partner after you leave, not while you're with them. So, you know, that's why I stayed. You could have everybody on your street be your friend and offer you a couch to sleep on, but that's not going to change the stats. And that's not going to change the odds. They're against you. You leave, you're dead.
That's interesting. Stand up. Walk over there. Open up the first drawer.
Why?
Go. Take out what's in the drawer. Put it around your neck. Go on. Go on. How do you feel?
I feel sick.
Keep going.
I'm scared, and I want to go home.
Tighten it. Keep going. So, going back to what you were saying, as long as you stayed, you were pretty much assured that he would not kill you.
I stayed because I was afraid, if that's what you're asking.
What I'm telling you is, if you had not helped him with his little business, he would not have killed you, as long as you stayed put.
He beat me. I was afraid of him. I did what he said because I was afraid.
Not for your life. Your life was fine as long as you did not leave him. You said so yourself. Stats show. And you helped him. You helped him steal those children, so surely there was nothing to warrant a beating because there was no disobedience. You trafficked 87 children and you helped him with each and every single one of those 87 children. You did as he taught you. So what was his reasoning for beating you?
I don't know, he just beat me anyway.
Exactly. He was violent to you whether you helped him or not. Yet you chose to help him. You chose to lure those children in and rip them from their childhood.
He beat me. I was afraid.
You did not help him because you were afraid of his fist. You helped him because he loved you when you did. You had their small hands in yours and you betrayed them. Oh, for the love of a monster.
I thought it was your workbook. Notes from sessions with clients, a description of the thoughts, but what have you been doing when nobody is watching?
I need my diary back, Helen.
I need the police.
She's quite the decorator. Hancock.
That's Grace O'Connell.
She's the convicted child trafficker that got recently released.
Yeah. She's supposed to check in with her caseworker once a day. See if she's checked in.
Yes, Jane Simmons, please. Detective Hancock.
They're all pedophiles.
Hello, Jane. Yeah, Detective Hancock. Look, I'm inquiring about Grace O'Connell. Yes, I believe she's supposed to check in once a day.
I knew that was going to
They're all linked. I knew it.
Do me a favour, can you give me a call back on this number if she checks in? Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.
She checked in?
And the refuge hasn't seen her for the last couple of days.
These are all pedophiles. We have to find this place. Now.
Hi, Charlie. I'm well. I had a bit of a rough day, so I just want to hear your voice. No, nothing serious. Just counseling stuff. Taking on too much of my patient's issues, I guess. So just distract me, talk to me. Tell me about your day. It's good, Charlie. It's good. Yeah, I told you, I'm fine. Charlie, I need to get going. I just want to tell you I love you. You have been my sanity and my best friend. I just love you so much. Hey, lost you there for a moment. Yeah, I'm fine. I told you, I'm just having a proud older sister moment. I have to go, Charlie. You take care, sis, okay? I love you.
Looks like we're too late. No one's home.
Detectives, thanks for coming.
What do you got for us?
The house was already vacated by the time my team got here. Jesse Fuller was long gone. Come through. This is a really strange place, I have to say.
Huh? Why is that?
The place is connected by underground tunnels. It's got a bunker full of supplies. It's got canned vegetables, beans, beers. It's like some kind of doomsday shit.
Yeah, really.
This place isn't in Fuller's name either. You won't believe who it belongs to.
Who?
Ever heard of Harry Holmes? Pedophile, rapist.
Yeah. I know him.
Yeah, sentenced for 15 years, but soon after his release, he was off our radar.
Not surprising. I'm sure we'll find his mugshot somewhere in Fuller's apartment.
Tell me, what do you know about Fuller's character?
I did a bit of digging on the way up here. Jesse Fuller, age 32, PhD in psychology. Served in the military, front lines of the psych unit. Did 1 tour in Iraq and 2 tours of Afghanistan.
Right.
Then she moved into private practice several years ago as a practicing psychologist and has been there ever since. Mind you, she does have a younger sister who works as a nurse at a retirement village. Now, she states that she has no idea how any of the things got into Jessie's apartment. Our team's still interviewing her.
The diary. The one the receptionist called in about? It's all in here. Descriptions of the killings, drawings. She knew we were coming. She wanted us to find it.
Bag and tag that. You guys finished now with photos, prints, etc.?
Absolutely.
Where are you, Jesse Fuller?
You get what you deserve. I'm your nightmare while you're fast asleep. Love has never felt so right, and revenge has never felt so sweet. I will be your worst and darkest dream. I'm gonna do bad things, do it like it's nothing. Being bad has never felt so good. I'm gonna do bad things, you won't see it coming. Watch your step, I've been thinking of doing bad things to you. Doing bad things to you. You knew your time would come, and you knew there was a price to pay. I just can't help but smile, see the satisfaction on my face, 'cause I knew that there would come a day. I'm gonna do bad things, do it like it's nothing. Being bad has never felt so good. I'm gonna do bad things, you won't see it coming. Watch your step, I've been thinking of doing a bad, bad thing. Doing a bad, bad thing. 'cause everybody knows wherever I go, watch out, here comes trouble. Being bad has never felt this good. I'm gonna do bad things, do it like it's nothing. Being bad has never felt so good. I'm gonna do bad things, you won't see it coming. Being bad has never felt so good. I'm gonna do bad things, you won't see it coming. Watch your step, I've been thinking of doing bad things to you. Doing bad things to you.